that's how we say the multi-platforms. Now, Lego Batman 2 was one of the most, funniest versions of a Lego game thus far. We say the first to have, voice talents. Although not from, actual, it's not, from actual, as well. But it still has its Lego humor. But I'm also looking forward to Lego City Undercover next year. So I might do a Nintendo Guide blog on it. So stay tuned. And I bet everyone had, watched the season finale of Transformers Cybertron. But what would you want? But what should you do until the next season? Play Transformers Fall of Cybertron. This is the sequel to the War of Cybertron campaign. And it also has a best multiplayer mode. And then, enough say about the time to go with, Assassin's Creed 3. The third installment of technically, this is the fifth, chronologically. When he said it was at the American Revolution when he played the newest day of Assassin Connor. Thus, you once again go into Animus and thus finding, another Devon's descendants, Connor, which he tried to track down the Templars that's been manipulating the American colonies. It was a great attempt, but I heard that the fourth one, on recent information I've heard, the fourth one is going to be in Brazil. No idea how, or how it would work, or when for that matter. But you might at least get the general point. And finally, an Xbox exclusive, Halo 4. Now this was one of my most deepest travels yet in the micro region. Thus, we see the return of Master Chief. And they start a whole new trilogy. And even, some of the new foes, and robotic and they call Prometheans. Just, they seem to be tough, but they are both two unique classes. But I guess that's. But now, on to Nintendo, starting with, the Wii-U launch title. Nintendo Land has a lot of fun and entertaining amusement attractions, each with their own unique themes. One has some of Legend of Zelda, one of Metroid, one of Luigi Mansion, one of Mario, and Pikmin, and Yoshi. You probably get the idea. And then there's new Super Mario Bros. U. That's the all-newest adventure that, first off, on the Wii U, since this is the first Wii U launch title since the Mario title that was launched, been at launch since the 1996 release of Super Mario 64. But now, onward to the handhelds, starting with Kid Icarus Uprising. Now this one is supposed to be game compatible, but it doesn't work like any third-person shooter type of and you still use the style. It was purposely meant if your stylus is in case you're either left hand or right hand on your stylus. There's lots of weapons to. There's a lot of weapons to go by. There's a lot of weapons for you to choose. I've been using mostly blades throughout the entire war. But each character will have their own. But it also has a multiplayer, and it's a very uniquely deep story, which hopefully you can finally get to see the game on consoles. And I bet you're wondering, I might at least also got say, I had Pokemon Black 2 or White 2. I didn't do need it, but I do got something better. Pokemon Conquest. This one's they have a different take on the Pokemon side, which you have say more of a tactical RPG. More moving your Pokemons around the field to just battling them, just end up seeing the battling the other Pokemons. Now, there's also, while I'm still feeling the classics, there's also, say, Adventure Time. Hey, I see, Mighty Take Out Garbage. Yeah, that's kind of a long name for a game title. But it was, although it does seem really fun and yet quite challenging, seeing your favorite characters and have the thing, and the game was made since the game story was created by the show's creator. Although that was so. I thought that the fun about to be asking, well, actually, it turned out that it wasn't, but you'll see what I mean. Now, Code of a Princess. Now, this one's a very deep, sort of a interesting yet unique game. Sort of a side-scrolling hack and slash. Code of a Princess. Well, you have to say other 4 playable characters when you got to say the start. Well, the characters, it's great character design, and also say good dialogue. And you almost in the online, you almost play every character, including the NPCs, in almost every NPC. But Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Drift is one of the most hardest games I have came across. Thus far, it was short, which is the reason why. Now, having seen that we see new worlds like that, also return to Traverse Town. Also, we see them go to the grid. Fantasia. Also say Fantasia. And also the Three Musketeers. Disney Donald's and Goofy's Three Musketeers to be exact. And also under Disney, I have here Disney's Power of Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, which was a spiritual suggestion to Sega Genesis Mickey game, Mickey's Castle of Illusion. Although it wasn't a port for say for the Epic Mickey Power 2. It's also say for a game, good game for those that are say big Disney fans. Also Epic Mickey fans. Also, I do like to have say Epic Mickey 2 for see under my Christmas tree. And now you're probably wondering, do I have anything for PlayStation 3? One, in fact. PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. It's sort of it's sort of trying to be like, say, Super Smash Bros., which I'm sort of a loyalist to. Now, what do I think of the game? Well, it wasn't good, but it's just still, the characters still need something to, probably need some work. Well, it's like this. It's just that each game's a prologue. Each one has their motivation is just, one is what Sweet Tooth can do by himself without using his beloved ice cream truck. What crap driver gotta believe. Jack and Dax is looking for some new eco. Roger and Clay. Latin bolts. You get it. And that's all the lead up to the game's main villain, Polygon Man, which was long in the dormant of the PlayStation's of Sony's archives. I wonder if this is just some sort of surgical build-up. But that's what the PlayStation said about classified. Now, how would you think? What can be improved in the next one? Well, I think you should have, say, certain characters removed. Well, like, say, Sackboy, for instance. He's a maker, not a fighter. And also there's also, say, about Princess Sun, let's say, too much to go say. Although Big Daddy's would say so cool, but his game backstory is Columbus. That's from BioShock Infamous. He doesn't technically appear in. He doesn't appear in that game. Although Sir Dan doesn't seem to be not well. So say difficult to say control. It's just it's just that his moves are somewhat easy to dodge. And it's kind of not much useful. Although maybe if they reboot his game, maybe they should at least redesign his gameplay mechanics, just so it can at least be better next. So he can be better next time. Now, Parap the Rapper, it's one of the characters that I liked in the game. Unfortunately, we're in a post-music rhythm era now. How would Sony be able to bring them back? Well, if you ask me, I'm thinking try to mix a different type of piano genre with the type of genre he used to, only for boss battle reasons. Well, and then there's Toro, Japan's Japanese mascot. It's just how he always seems to change into three separate forms, so with each having their own unique moves and abilities. But I think he should be more games before